So, for the past 12 years, we obviously have been full time intercessory missionaries here at IHOP in Kansas City, giving 20 plus hours a week to being in a prayer room, burning before the Lord, going deep in the Word, and crying out for revival. But we do much more than just that. And I want to talk to you about some of the things that we've seen happen, even just this year, in our external efforts. So, most of you know, my family and I have extensively been traveling all over the nation for the past decade, roughly about 20 to 30 trips a year, traveling to churches, ministries, and house of prayers, just sparking the fires of revival. We have seen thousands, literally thousands of physical healings, people getting rocked and awakened. But something that transcribed this year that's been so exciting is this addition to our ministry efforts out in the nation. Something that I get so gripped by and I'm kind of burdened about is there's a lot of itinerant ministry. There's a lot of revivalist type people that go into churches, they blow it up and God does great things, but it doesn't necessarily help the pastor in a practical way once they leave. And we actually developed what was called a 21-day challenge that we're going to be doing yearly every spring. This year we did our very first 21-day challenge and we had over 350 people sign up online for this. And we have found that it's one of the most practical ways to help steward these revivals, because when we go into these churches and we go into these ministries across the nation, for real awakening breaks out, real power breaks out. But a lot of these people, they leave going, wow, that was powerful, but they don't have hands-on tools to be able to go and then take what the Lord did in them and make it practical. So we built this 25-minute commitment for 21 days, and we built a whole systematic program for them to spend 25 minutes a day with the Lord, going through assigned Bible verses, learning how to pray the Bible, having a weekly accountability Zoom call. And we have testimonies of people literally saying that 21 days changed their whole life. It just changed everything about their days. It changed their expression to the Lord. They realized that just so much that they were lacking was just in needing simple disciplines. And so we've been so excited about the 21-day challenge. And we'll do our next one in March of 2022. But then another thing that's been so profound is not only is our travel blowing up, and this new cool discipleship program that we created to help foster that, but also just what God is doing with the Luke 18 Project. So most of you know, for the past decade, we've been a part of a ministry called the Luke 18 Project, which is taking the visions and the values of the house of prayer and this revival fasted lifestyle and imparting it to college students so that they can have grace, strength, and the fire of God to stand in the face of what we would consider a real Babylonian system of college campuses. And so we had, I think, 50 or 60 students come through our programs this year, and such a cool little testimony. Two young men at a local campus about 30 minutes from here. It's a school about 150 people. They came to our 21-day summer leadership program, and they got so rocked that they now every single day on their campus are these two guys. They get a guitar out, and at 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday, they are now contending for revival on their college campus in the chapel. And just recently, I got the chance to speak to the all-school chapel where 80% of the room are not saved, and the Lord broke out in power. We saw people that are unbelievers encountering the presence of God. A rugby player got completely healed. And we believe that this is what matters. When these students come to our gatherings and get lit up for a vision to contend for their campus, these are the kind of things that happen. And so we're just so excited. That's one tiny testimony of so many. And so we're just honored to be able to have so much impact around the nation through churches, ministries, even through social media, even through our TikTok adventures and different things. But then even with these college campuses, it is so encouraging and exciting. And so many of you, hundreds of you out there have been a part of sowing into our lives and into our ministry for this past 12 years. And you guys get to celebrate in these encounters with us. And when we stand before the Lord, all of our reward is the same. Some do the work, some sow the seed. And so we ask that you would consider giving to us in the end of the year giving. So many ministries are raising money at the end of the year. And one of the ways that we really start out our year full of strength with financial stability is through those who give end of the year gifts. And so we ask that you'd consider giving to us as one of your end of the year gifts this year. We would love to have you jump on our team, whether it's monthly or just a one big time gift to help us start the new year strong. But we thank you and we love all of you, and we're just excited to do this for hopefully another 12 years and then 12 more years to come. Bless you guys.